Well, today, Governor Steve Bullock urged Montanans to continue COVID-19 precautions for the benefit of medical workers, and he laid out the state's initial plan for distributing a COVID-19 vaccine once it's available.
MTN's Jonathan Ambarian gives us the latest update from the state on the virus.
Montana leaders say the challenges of dealing with COVID-19 have been even greater for frontline healthcare workers. At a news conference Tuesday, one of those workers talked about the burden of responding to the virus.
All of our job stressors are just magnified as we learn to do things like CPR in head-to-toe PPE, or we learn new methods of putting patients on ventilators while the doctor's hands are inside a plastic box. Or as we have to explain to yet another tearful family member that, no, you can't visit right now, but we'll hold the phone up for a FaceTime call.
Charlotte Skinner, an ER nurse from St. Peter's Health, called on all Montanans to come together across political divides to follow public health guidelines.
I'm asking you today to stop segregating yourselves into maskers and anti-maskers, and to stand with us on the common ground of science and evidence, which is clearly telling us that masking works.
Governor Steve Bullock again said Tuesday he did not want to implement new statewide COVID restrictions, saying that would be unfair to those already doing the right things. But he urged everyone to follow the guidelines that have already been put in place.
They need all of us to do more.
Also at Tuesday's news conference, Bullock provided information about the state's draft plan for distributing a COVID-19 vaccine once it's available. Leaders would first direct the vaccine to healthcare and other essential workers, and those at increased risk of getting COVID or experiencing a severe case. Bullock said there are still many unknowns about the eventual vaccine. The state will put together a vaccine coordination team to work on refining the plan.
At the state level, we'll be doing everything we possibly can to make sure that Montana is prepared for when a safe and effective vaccine arrives to our state.
Bullock also announced the state has distributed more than $1 billion in unemployment benefits to more than 100,000 Montanans since the start of the pandemic. That's more than 20 times the benefits they distributed during the same period last year. In Helena, Jonathan Ambarian, MTN News.
Montana has seen high rates of positive COVID-19 tests in recent weeks. Leaders say that's a sign the virus is very present in the state. Right now, they are working to make sure people who have had potential contact can get tests when they need them.